want to have a talk with you. And this is an important talk that I've had with a couple of my younger homies, while running the streets and doing a lot of dumb things that can cost me my life, but they didn't listen in time, so I want to tell you, just in case you may be needing this, and it's just real wisdom, something that I've learned myself. When you're doing something that's costing you your life, right, and you may look from left to right, everybody look like they doing it also, everybody look like they having a good time, right, but you have a conscience and there's something on your mind, something on your heart telling you to stop. Or even this message right here could be a warning. You never know, right? If you're doing something that can cost you your life, stop doing it. Stop doing it, period, point blank. Whether that be with the gluttony, and not getting enough exercise, whether it be you out there robbing and doing harm, to people and innocent people at that for no reason. Whether you're smoking, whether you're drinking, whatever it may be, because there's a lot of things in this life that can cost you it. If you are doing something that can cost you your life, stop. Just stop it. Just stop doing it, bro. I want to tell you a story. And if you got time, stick around and listen. If you don't, go ahead and click off the video, bro. I already said what I need to say for real, I want to tell you a story of one of my youngins. His name was Kevin. He was a white guy. I think he was about 15 at the time. When he died, he was about 15. But before that, I think I met him around like 14, right? He's the same age as my little brother. That was his best homie. That was his best friend. And I met him through my brother. So I treated him like one, You meet your brother's best friend, you end up treating your brother's best friend as if he's a brother because your brother loved him so much. So I will go on to do certain things with these kids, Me being the leader and me being a blind leader, I was leading us off a cliff, I remember my first time, just getting my firearm at a young age, bro. Just getting a firearm just because, man. I felt like I had the world in my hands, got a job, let the money get to me, let the female attraction get to me. I let a lot of things get to me at the time, and I just, why not get a gun? I like guns, why not get it? Getting this gun will be my downfall at that age because I wasn't smart enough to use it properly or to actually handle what was in my hands. See, it's not a gun that kills people, it's the man behind the gun, right? Bullets don't kill people. Bullets can protect people, right? Bullets can stop an intruder. Bullets can save your life, right? Bullets don't kill a person. A dumbass person can kill a person. You hear me? Excuse my language. But the person behind the gun, that's who kills. So firearms are not dangerous, although they do malfunction, although they are a weapon used for destruction. They're not dangerous, right? But I was dangerous, because I was a child playing with a firearm, and not necessarily just playing with it, but it gave me something to feed and fuel my ego with. So I would go on to cop this firearm and let my brother use it and send him on his way. At 14 years old, I trusted him that much with a gun, his life, a stolen gun, a legal gun at that, his life, and with others' lives, and I would send him on the west side and pick him up later, because I was either going to work or I was going to go chill at a female house, and I would say, out of guilt for not kicking it with my little brother, I would give him the gun and let him do his thing. Here, I give you the gun, bro. I gotta go handle some business real quick, and I would go handle my business. Now, doing that, it had opened up the door to Kevin. You seeing Jovan with this gun? Yeah, I'm dropping names, whatever. You know, it opened up a door. It sparked something in people. And this is why I say, man, a leader does right, right? And if you do right, then you can make the next person do right, and the next person will want to do right, and so forth, you know? Because think about it, each person on this earth has at least 10 followers. At least 10 people that looks up to that person or wants to be like that person. So I always say, if I go the right way, somebody's watching me is going to go the right way because they look up to me and admire the way that I'm going. They admire the success that I'm getting. They admire the way I think. They admire me. So they're going to go the same direction that I'm going. Therefore, they can lead their 10 people the same direction. And therefore, those 10 people can lead their 10 people the same direction. And ultimately, the world can be a better place. But it starts with the man in the mirror. That's what Michael Jackson says. You want to make the world a better place? You got to look at self and make that change. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. Michael Jackson said it first. Well, he didn't say it first, but you know, it's true. So, I'm going to do bad things and open up a door for these children to do some things wrong. And as I was seeing what we was doing and what we was getting ourselves into, I'm always like a foreseer. I can always probably see the future and see things before they kind of happen. I told my little brother, hey, stop messing with that Kevin dude. You know, things are getting rough. It's getting rough now, bro. We doing some fried stuff. I'm done with this life, bro. We gotta grow up. It's time to get some money, like some real wealth, and do some real different things, bro. But this right here is not cutting it, bro. We cannot do this anymore. I would tell Jovan that. And I will also tell Kevin that, hey, man, even if you gotta cut my brother off, bro, just, you know, but you gotta, man, chill, man. This stuff ain't it no more. And people around me will see that, me doing that, and they will be somewhat motivated by it. But as I always say, the streets are hard to give up because the fans, you know, they won't love you anymore, you know. And when I say the fans, that's everybody around you watching, everybody with their name in your mouth, talking about the things that you've done. You know, they won't respect you, along with the, you know, the slum, dirty street guys that go around and do their dirt and hear about you. They won't respect you anymore because you gave up the life that they can't give up. It's an intimidation factor, you know. A lot of people like to use shaming tactics in order to keep you doing something. But I want to say, don't feel guilty for choosing a better way in life. And life is about outsmarting your enemy, which is Satan. And Satan, all he wants to do is just take your life. So if you outsmart a person who wants to take your life, you ultimately win life. And the key to life is to live. Right? It's not cool to get tricked out of your life. It's not cool to get tricked out of your freedom. Because once you do that, you cannot truly live. And when I say freedom, you actually go to jail and become a slave. You've given up the rights to the free world. You've given up the rights to be a free man. You're somebody else's slave. You have to answer to them and all of the above, right? And this person makes a lot of money off these inmates. That's what the jail system is. They make a lot of money off inmates. A lot. Whether it be the inmates' family members, you know, and just the minimum, the working wages in jail, right? It's just all messed up in a lot of different ways, and they make a lot of money off of you just for you doing wrong decisions, right? So yeah, and also, you know, with death, you can't even smell air or breathe air anymore once you're dead. You can't listen to the message and the words that I say. Imagine if you were dead right now. You hear that silence? That's what life will be for you, because there will be no life. You understand me? So it's not cool to get tricked out of your spot. And these are the things I would try to tell these youngins, and they just couldn't change. I remember one day or a few days talking to Kevin, telling him how I got a job now. I would eventually pull up back to the hood and, show these youngins, I got a wad of money, I got this. They would, hey big bro, you could buy me a mile. I don't know, bro. I gotta use this money for car note, bro. I don't know. And then I would give them a 20. Here, deal with that. Have fun with that. Get y'all both something. Y'all can keep that 20. Y'all just figure it out. It was a lot, man. I was just trying to change my life, but I couldn't do it fast enough because I was telling these people, hey, bro, don't do it. Until one day, I guess it might have been Lil Kevin's last lick or last whatever. They went car hopping, and car hopping is when you go in people's cars and you steal and find things, and you just take whatever you can find. Basically, it's a little dirty side hustle, which may lead to some good treasure, right? These people have found guns in cars before, pounds of weed, and sometimes they find keys in cars, so now they found the whole car, right? And they will sell these cars to chop shops and make $1,000 off these cars, and it's just ways of making money. And the last day of him doing this, I guess it might have been his last day, or he might have been contemplating of getting out or whatever. He went, after he got that warning, he went, did what he did, got shot in the back of the head. My brother had to carry him to the hospital and witness everything up close and personal. See, God has a hard way of teaching people, I cannot lie. God is a good teacher. Life is a good teacher. But sometimes the consequences may be harsh. So if you don't listen the first time, things happen. If you're really lucky and blessed, you'll get a second chance. But sometimes that's not even granted. When you're listening to the sound of my voice, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, remember, whatever you're doing that can cost you your life, stop it. Just stop it. Now, you got the warning. Whatever comes after this, it's not up to me. It's not my fault, because I did my part, speaking about real life things that have happened to me and the people I love. Okay? So, that being said, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. I thank you all for watching this video. Click one of these videos on my screen. Also, don't forget to subscribe, please. We gotta get the subscribers up to 1,000, and we gotta get the watch hours up. So, therefore, please click one of these videos to help a brother out. Watch it all the way through. Binge watch me, so that way you can be entered into the raffle and a chance to win the first YouTube check when we get monetized. That being said, I'm out.